At his peak, LeBron was unplayable. He was not just breaking records, he was breaking logic. But what if I told you he did not peak once, not even twice? LeBron James reached 4 completely different levels, each time evolving into something basketball had never seen before. This is not a story of one prime. It is the story of a man who ruled 4 different ages of basketball. At the start of the 2003 season, the NBA was in a period of transition. Michael Jordan had just retired for the third and final time. The league needed a new face, and right away, an 18-year-old from Ohio stepped into that role. LeBron James. Drafted number 1 overall by the Cleveland Cavaliers,
LeBron James.
He was branded the chosen one before playing a single game. His Sports Illustrated cover at 17 was either a prophecy or a curse. But from the moment he stepped on the court, the hype was justified. LeBron's debut against Sacramento set the tone. 25 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds. He was not just a rookie, he looked like a franchise already built. The Cavaliers were a struggling team, but LeBron turned them into must-watch television. In his rookie year, he averaged 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. He was the first rookie to hit those numbers since Oscar Robertson. Rookie of the Year was a formality. By year 2, he was an all-star starter. By year 3, he exploded. 31 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists per game, dragging Cleveland to 50 wins. At 21, he finished second in MVP voting. The highlights piled up. He scored 56 against Toronto in 2005. He won the 2006 All-Star Game MVP with 29 points. He was on magazine covers, commercials, and already being compared to Jordan and Magic. The hype was so big that networks moved Cavaliers games to primetime just to show LeBron. And then came 2007. The Cavaliers had no business in the finals, but LeBron dragged them there anyway. His Eastern Conference Finals masterpiece against Detroit, 48 points including 29 of Cleveland's last 30, was the moment the world realized this kid was not just hype. In the finals, San Antonio swept Cleveland. LeBron looked human, but even in defeat, he was unplayable. Already people whispered, if he is this good now, what happens when he figures it all out? By 2009, he had figured it out. He won his first MVP award, 28 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists per game, leading the Cavaliers to 66 wins, the best record in the league. He dominated with raw force, chase down blocks, and impossible passes, but in the conference finals, Dwight Howard and Orlando ended the dream. By then, the hype was overwhelming. ESPN ran constant features. Nike campaigns called him a witness to greatness. Commentators debated if he had already passed Kobe Bryant. Fans were split, some said he was overrated, but his numbers and dominance said otherwise. LeBron was ascending, but questions lingered. Could he win it all? Was this his prime as an individual, or just a preview of something bigger? Even he knew more was coming, and nothing could prepare the league for what came next. The summer of 2010 changed basketball forever. On live television, LeBron James declared he was taking his talents to South Beach.
It's very tough. And this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
Overnight, he became the National Basketball Association's villain. Fans burned his jerseys. Commentators called him a coward. But in Miami, alongside Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, LeBron had his super team. The Heat started 9 wins and 8 losses, mocked by the world. But then they went on a 12-game winning streak, and LeBron began rewriting history. 26 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists became his baseline. He was the most complete player alive, scoring at will, locking down on defense, orchestrating every possession. In 2012, it all clicked. He won his 3rd MVP award. In the Eastern Conference Finals, down 3-2 against Boston, LeBron delivered one of the greatest elimination games ever. 45 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists. No smiles, no celebration, just destruction. Weeks later, he got what he had been chasing since 2003. His first championship, Finals MVP against Kevin Durant's Oklahoma City Thunder. 28 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists per game. And the crazy part? His game was not just about numbers. He was Miami's defensive anchor, switching onto every position, erasing stars from the floor. He guarded Derrick Rose in 2011, shut down Paul George in the playoffs, and turned defense into offense in a way no forward had since Scottie Pippen. 2013 pushed him into untouchable territory. His 4th MVP award. 27 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, on 57% shooting, one of the most efficient high-volume seasons ever. The Heat rattled off 27 straight wins, the second longest streak in NBA history. And in the finals, LeBron carried Miami in Game 7, 37 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists to beat San Antonio. Ray Allen's miracle three-pointer in Game 6 had saved the series, but it was LeBron who closed it. He drilled the jumper with 27 seconds left that sealed Miami's back-to-back title. Ray Allen's shot was iconic, but people forget LeBron hit the three that tied the game in overtime and the dagger jumper in Game 7. That series cemented him as the face of the league. 2 championships, 2 finals MVP awards. He was unplayable. But by 2014, cracks appeared. The Spurs came back with vengeance, destroying Miami in 5 games. Kawhi Leonard outplayed LeBron, earning Finals MVP, and the Heat dynasty collapsed. LeBron had been brilliant, 28 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists on 57% shooting, but it was not enough. And LeBron made a decision that shocked everyone. He was going home. In July 2014, LeBron James announced his return to Cleveland. But this was not the kid chasing a dream anymore. This was the seasoned veteran chasing redemption. He joined Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love, forming another big three. But Cleveland was not Miami. The roster had flaws, the defense shaky. Still, LeBron carried them. 2015 ended in heartbreak. Both Irving and Love injured. LeBron dragged the Cavaliers to the finals alone. He averaged 35 points, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists against Golden State, and still lost. He led all players in points, rebounds, and assists, but fell in 6 games. Media headlines called him the best player on the planet, even in defeat, but it was a warning. 2016 was the year everything changed. Golden State had won 73 games, the best record ever. They went up 3 games to 1-inch the finals. The series looked over, and then LeBron James played the best basketball of his life. Back-to-back 41-point games in Games 5 and 6. In Game 7, the block on Iguodala.
Puts it up! Oh, LeBron tracked him down and made the rejection. Huge defensive play by the 4-time MVP.
Cleveland came back from 3-1. LeBron collapsed to the floor in tears. He had delivered on his promise, a championship for Northeast Ohio. He was Finals MVP, averaging 29 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 assists. The first player ever to lead both teams in every major statistical category. It was more than a title, it was legacy. Cleveland held the biggest championship parade in its history. Over 1.3 million fans filled the streets to see LeBron bring the trophy home. And then LeBron grabbed the microphone and said, "Cleveland, this is for you."
Cleveland! This is for you!
That single line became as legendary as the block. In 2017, he was even better, individually. He averaged a triple-double in the finals, 33 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists per game. But Kevin Durant's arrival made Golden State unstoppable. Cleveland lost in 5. 2018 brought more heartbreak. LeBron carried an injured and inconsistent team to the finals. In Game 1, he scored 51 points against the Warriors, only for J.R. Smith's mistake to cost them the game. Golden State swept Cleveland, and the dynasty talk ended. Still, it did not change the truth. LeBron had proved he could do it on his own. He was not just part of a system. He was the system, but time was catching him. Physically, he was not quite the same freak of nature. Some said the end was near, but LeBron was not done. He was about to reinvent himself again. 2018, LeBron James left Cleveland for Los Angeles. Critics said he was chasing Hollywood. Injuries hit, the Lakers missed the playoffs, and skeptics whispered, "He is finished." But LeBron was not finished. He was evolving. In 2020, inside the Orlando bubble, at 35 years old, LeBron led the Lakers to their 17th championship. Finals MVP. His 4th ring, averaging 29 points, 11 rebounds, and 8 assists against Miami, he looked timeless. LeBron was no longer the fastest or strongest, but his mind was sharper than ever. Every pass had purpose. Every shot had calculation. He turned Anthony Davis into a champion. He turned skeptics into believers again. Then came 2023. At 38 years old, LeBron broke Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's all-time scoring record. 38,390 points and counting. The greatest scorer in National Basketball Association history, and he was never even known as a scorer. The reaction was global. Kareem himself stood courtside passing the torch. Players from around the league stopped to honor the moment. Fans realized they had just witnessed history that may never be touched again. Social media exploded with tributes. Analysts called it the final piece of his GOAT case. Even President Biden released a statement congratulating him.
LeBron, congratulations. With your whole heart and soul, you broke a hallowed record. You elevated the game. More than that, like Kareem and Bill Russell and others who came before you, you challenged and inspired the nation to be better, do better, and live up to our full promise.
LeBron himself said, "To be in the company of such a legend means everything."
To be able to be in the presence of such a legend and great as Kareem, it means so much to me. It's very humbling.
Even now, past 20 seasons, LeBron is still an All-National Basketball Association player, still dropping 30 on any given night, still controlling games with passes no one else can see. At 39, LeBron had conquered time itself. He had lasted longer at the top than anyone in league history. 1,400 plus games, 38,000 plus points, 10 finals appearances, 4 championships. As of recording this, LeBron James changed basketball in 4 different eras. He was a prodigy, a machine, a king, and now an ageless icon. He has completed the game, nothing left. There is a lot of young talent in the NBA right now, but one thing is clear: there will never be another LeBron James.